Happy Friday. It's Rick and Kseniya back with your weekly recap. And it's a little cold. How are you, Kseniya?
Oh, it's cold indeed. Well, I'm good, but it's minus 16 Celsius. I mean, I know that you have Fahrenheit, but
I'm all Celsius. I run it on my phone in Celsius.
okay, tell me.
Well, right now I'm -3, okay? But this weekend we are targeting -19.
Are you gonna beat St.
Yeah,
Petersburg
I'm
weather?
gonna beat you, I think. I got -14, -18, -19. In Fahrenheit, that's like 0 and below. Okay, is where that is for our Fahrenheit friends. But I run
really
all
cold.
Celsius.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold.
Okay, so what are you gonna do weekend? I mean, it's minus 19. Any plans?
I'm doing something good tonight. I'm doing something fun, something good, something different. I am volunteering to serve dinner at the Ronald McDonald House here in Ohio. That's it's like a hotel for families at the Children's Hospital that are staying out of town for them. They still have needs, and so I'm doing something.
Wow.
So they've got a lot of processes. I'm going to be masking and gloving and spacing, all that good stuff, and cleaning. I'll be doing all that, but I'm doing something good tonight, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, some Cucina Ricatron is back to business.
No, I'm not gonna like cook my level of stuff for like I don't know how many people it's going to be that are staying there, but there is a chef that manages the menu and stuff. But I kind of thought, what kind of skill can I bring, and that was the skill I can bring. So I'm looking forward.
No, that's great. That's great week.
How about you?
Thanks for sharing.
Other than staying warm, are you going to do anything fun?
Yeah, I don't think actually. I mean, because it's getting colder and colder during the weekend, so I didn't check the weather for next 2 days. But yeah, I didn't decide yet. But let me share, that this week it was really busy at community, and I'm just look forward to share with you all the coolest content that you got.
Let's look. What do we got? I can't wait.
Okay. So, first one. I mean, I just couldn't miss this blog post. So it was delivered by Kirsten, and it's about getting started with a Veeam's replica failover. I have to admit, I'm a biggest fan of one-on-one topics, beginners topics, how-to stuff, because I believe that's where you start, and that would help you to manage, different disasters or troubles when you have them. So I believe it's really important to be ready when something like that hits you. And that's awesome.
Yeah, Kirsten does a great job. One of the things I love about working with her is that she'll always go and fully prepare and work things through. Great content. And if I'm right, Kseniya, she's a new entrant on our weekly recap, right? So she's first time being called out here. So congratulations, Kirsten. And I gave her kind of a question like, what's up with the dog? There's a dog in that profile pic. And, I'm like, since when do you have a dog? It turns out it's her sister's dog. So no need to get all that. We don't need to have a name competition or anything. So.
But I still want to see more pictures of this dog, I'm going to request it. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at the second blog post that we have. So it's delivered by vNode42 as a part of his series, What Else is New in V11? And I love that because, before we had a 3-part series, blogs around new V11 tape features delivered by Esteban Iprieto. And now it's, it's kind of addition to the existing parts. So you can find all of them here about how you can consolidate tapes, first that it's possible to copy tapes in V11. And I mean, I love that. I love all their screenshots and simple explanations, what you have to do with this, what's your possibilities with this feature.
So on tape, this is something that came into Veeam in version 7 and has continually innovated across the releases. And this type of post here by vNode and some of the others like Esteban who have also shared information around tape, really important because tape capabilities are inherently something that someone's worked with another product, so they expect it to work a certain way. They expect to know it in a different way. So kind of at least explaining how Veeam is implementing this is really helpful. And I'll give vNode and Esteban as well a little hat tip here because this is a harder thing to play with in the betas and the previews, right? You got to set up a little bit more stuff. And then also sometimes you can't simulate time. Like tape takes time to like work it through the different stages. Same thing with the archive tier, but no, good work here, Vnote. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Okay, and last one was delivered by Michael Paul, and I can tell, I think that Michael, you have to keep doing this blog post. I really love your style because, every time it's kind of sharing of some support case, something that he experienced with his customer. And here he's talking about, not really about even, because we do have some knowledge-based article about this failure to create volume snapshot, but he's also explaining why this can happen, especially when it previously worked well. So I like that. It's kind of another level of understanding of the things, of the product, and what you can expect, and how to mitigate that.
Yeah, this is really important. So what Miko's doing here is he's debriefing from his support case, right? He's not complaining about the support operation, but what he is sharing is the fact that he's learned how this capability works to help others kind of go forward there. So Michael, great share, and I really appreciate that level of engagement. So now I just love what these wonderful users here in the community are doing. This is great.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now I'm really looking forward to the next week, and then we are so close to V11 launch event.
Yep, I will drop a note. I did put something in the questions for everyone in the community. I'm trying to tune that little product that we mentioned here earlier. It'll be an exclusive for the Veeam community site. So now's the time to help me shape that. But otherwise, thanks so much for preparing that, Kseniya. This has been a great recap.
Oh, thank you, and thank you for watching, everyone. So see you in community.